Breaking. Welcome to today's news. Here is the headlines. Northerners will not vote for Tinubu. Northerners will not vote for Tinubu. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned. As I read today's news, and please do ensure you like, subscribe, and share. The popular saying, one good turn deserves another, may not apply for the President Bola Tinubu-led government come 2027. While many Nigerians continue to wail in anguish over the lingering hardship and hunger biting them, the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, says it has only one problem with the Tinubu-led administration. That problem is insecurity. As we speak, the Arewa youth have stated that this particular problem alone can cost Tinubu the presidency in 2027. According to the group, President Tinubu may not secure Northerners' support in 2027 if the insecurity situation in the region continues. The national president of the forum, Shettima, made this known during an interview with Punch. He acknowledged that the challenges confronting Nigeria predated the Tinubu-led administration, but insisted that the way the president handles these issues will determine if the North will support his re-election in 2027. His words: as the 2027 elections approach, sentiment in the North is likely to be influenced by the administration's performance in addressing critical issues. If the Tinubu administration fails to ameliorate rising insecurity and fulfill its promises of inclusive governance, voter sentiment may shift towards a candidate more aligned with Northern aspirations. However, the prospect of a definitive change in voting patterns remains contingent upon the broader political landscape, including the roles of their regions and parties in the electoral process. When considering the North's response to the current administration, it is essential to contextualize these reactions against the backdrop of previous leaderships, notably that of former President Muhammadu Buhari. As a Northern leader, Buhari's tenure saw a rise in insecurity, including widespread banditry and insurgency. Many Northern Nigerians tolerated these issues due to perceived regional loyalty and the expectation of better outcomes. The enduring reality is that the challenges facing the North are not exclusively tied to the origin of leadership. Instead, they result from systemic failures that have plagued Nigeria's governance framework for decades. While the Tinubu administration faces scrutiny, it is important to recognize that many of the North issues existed before his leadership. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, in contributions to the news that I've read, I must really say that this current administration are not competent in any way. The government is inflicting pains on the youth, on the citizens itself. Hunger, insecurity, unemployment, bad roads, bad governance, and everything. And now, before I end the news, let's move down to the comment section. The first news I have here says, the truth is that insecurity is everywhere. In Nigeria, hunger and hardship is everywhere in Nigeria. The voters are free to choose. The voters are free to choose between insecurity, hunger, hardships, and a well-stabilized Nigeria, let's shun from all regional, religious, and tribal bigotry. Another comment which I have here says, is Tinubu the architect of insecurity in the north? Talk to your people who are Boko Haram, kidnappers, bandits, herdsmen, etc. that only if you are not one of them. Still at the comment section, another comment which I have here says, you lied. Bala Blue has already bought INEC and the judiciary. That will the result in his favor. All he needs is to share rights to you all as usual finish. Another comment here says, talking as if he won by vote. If you lie, cast your votes to Katu. It is his turn to rule Nigeria, and after him then Shettima. Let his sensitivity full everywhere, minus INEC office. He must come back for a second tenure. If you have no other plans, please allow people to take